Section 64. Mahamate once again asked the Buddha, Bhagavan, please explain what characterizes false projections. How do false projections arise? What constitutes a false projection? And where are false projections found? The Buddha told Mahamate, Excellent. It is excellent that you are able to ask the Tathagata about this for the welfare of the many, for the happiness of the many, out of pity for all the gods and people in this world. Listen carefully and ponder this well, and I will tell you. Mahamate replied, Wonderful Bhagavan, may we be so instructed. The Buddha told Mahamate, Projections arise when there is attachment to the misperception of different objects. Mahamate, because people are unaware that their attachments to projections of what they grasp and of the one who grasps are nothing but perceptions of their own minds, they fall prey to views of existence and non-existence, in which they are abetted by the views of followers of other paths and the habit energy of their projections. And as they become attached to different external objects, the mind and what belongs to the mind give rise to the projection of a self, and what belongs to a self. Mahamate said, Bhagavan, since projections arise when there is attachment to the misperception of different objects, and people are unaware that the projections of what they grasp and of the one who grasps are nothing but perceptions of their own minds, and they fall prey to views of existence and non-existence, in which they are abetted by the views of followers of other paths and the habit energy of their projections, and as they become attached to various external objects, the mind and what belongs to the mind give rise to the projection of a self and what belongs to a self. Since this is so, Bhagavan, when they fall prey to the existence or non-existence of different external objects that neither exist nor do not exist, and that transcend the characteristics of views, Bhagavan, this is also true of ultimate truth, which transcends the characteristics of measurement, sensation, inference, analogy, and causation. Why, on the one hand, Bhagavan, does attachment to the discrimination of the existence of an unreal object give rise to projections, and on the other hand, attachment to ultimate truth not give rise to projections? Are you not teaching a false doctrine of causation, Bhagavan, when you say the one gives rise to them and the other does not? The Buddha said, Mahamate, it is not true that one projection arises and the other does not. And why not? Because projections of existence or non-existence do not arise. Projections do not arise when the external objects that appear as existing or not existing are seen to be nothing but perceptions of one's own mind. Mahamate, I tell foolish people that because the different projections of their minds appear before them as objects, they become attached to the existence of their projections. So how do they get free of views of attachment to a self or what belongs to a self, and get free of the misconception of causation as cause and effect? By becoming aware that their projections are nothing but mind. Thus do they transform their body and mind and finally see clearly all the stages and realms of self-awareness of Tathagatas, and transcend views and projections regarding the five dharmas and modes of reality. This is why I say that projections arise from the attachment to things that are unreal, and that once someone knows what is real, they free themselves from the various projections of their own mind.